time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So Fran Drescher has a problem, and part of it is her ego, which is the size of the state of California, and the fact that when they were negotiating last week with the AMPTP, she went and asked for more, and more meaning, and they went back to negotiations. Instead of asking a 1% levy on subscribers per subscriber to the streaming services, they asked for a straight $1 fee per subscriber for the streaming services for SAG-AFTRA. And it going to what they said was healthcare, etc., for SAG members. It would have never seen the SAG members. The money they were asking for is astronomical, and the CEOs just walked away. This is the same kind of thing that the Writers Guild leaders did, and then they turned around after being quietly threatened by the Teamsters to go back to negotiate, and they got a deal. Okay, they basically got a deal that they were working on last spring. So what's going on here? Well, there's a open rebellion now against Drescher. George Clooney, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck did a Zoom call and basically said, we will cover the costs. We need to get back to work. And the guild leaders would have none of it. There's now, it appears, pressure coming from not only top line actors like Clooney and Johansson, there's pressure coming in from the membership. Melissa Gilbert, the former president of SAG, who did a good job, basically called Drescher and her little commitards out for denying people's request to wear Marvel Halloween costumes and any other costumes that might have something to do with big ticket franchises because of the strike. And then they walked back on it and said, well, your kids can wear Wonder Woman and Iron Man if they want to. This is how stupid it's gotten. And I'm going to say this. It has become apparent to me, because when I found out she was president of SAG, I thought, oh, geez, oh, God, this is horrible. She's a moron, that she was going to make it all about her, that somehow she's on a crusade to save people, but really, it's all about how she looks. Because Fran Drescher, like a lot of people who had the limelight for a little bit and disappeared, wants the limelight back, and it tweaks her narcissistic need to be fulfilled. Okay, that's what's going on here. So Ben Affleck said under the radar that there are 160,000 actors that are out of work right now. The industry's basically hanging by a thread because of Drescher and her little commitards. Okay. Why would AMPTP walk away?
Excuse me, Niles, but I've got news for you. Copernicus called, and you are not the center of the universe.
Bob Iger, of course, was there, part of the negotiating team. And as we all know, the issue with Disney's financials is dire. Okay. He's got lots of stuff going on that should have been announced. The issues with Kennedy, the issues with Lucasfilm in general, and he can't do it because of the strikes and AMPT not going along with what Fran Drescher, her little heart's desire, which is not to give that money to people. That money, look, here's the deal. I look at unions the same way I look at Washington, D.C. The people who need the money the most will never see it because it will never, ever get to them, okay? $1 per subscriber ask is hundreds of millions of dollars that Bob Iger and the Netflix CEOs and David Zaslav can't afford, okay? This is stupid on her part to do it, but it also shows that she actually thinks she is, and I'm talking about Drescher, that she can actually do this and make a name for herself as some sort of, I don't know, glorified Norma Ray. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's what she thinks, and Iger and the rest of them had the right thing. I'd walk away too. A 1% ask is affordable. A $1 per customer, subscriber ask is intolerable. And I'm going to say something. Fran Drescher is so stupid, and I haven't met her. I don't like her. I never have. She's annoying AF anyway. But she is so stupid, she thought she was doing a good job negotiating. Okay. So here's the CEO of Netflix, Sardanos, and he basically said, Sardanos said that the talks that they'd been having and negotiations had been productive, and they came back with this $1 per subscriber ask on top of historic highs across the board. And basically said it was a bridge too far, and they walked out. My feeling is this is Drescher trying to make herself look again like Norma Ray. She thinks she's doing something for the little people, okay, which has been her message all along. These guys want to get back to work, okay? I have friends that are actors in Hollywood, and they're like getting frustrated. And then, of course, there's the danger to the industry as a whole because she doesn't put the actual industry in the middle of the greater good. What is good for everybody? This whole thing has become what makes Fran Drescher look awesome. And I'm literally speechless reading some of the comments, that Cameron has captured and the CEO's comments. I mean, when someone like the Sardanos from Netflix says this was a bridge too far, you realize how much money it is. And all those guys, Universal CEO, Donna Langley, Zaslav, Iger, Sardanos, and others just walked out. A levy of $1 per subscriber to Netflix. And that would have, gone to Disney Plus, HBO Max, etc. Okay. This isn't about helping the actors, and this isn't about artificial intelligence anymore. And it was never about that when you think about it. This is about the leaders at SAG enriching themselves, and it's about Fran Drescher's glorified idea of what she really looks like. So that's what's going on with the negotiations. Nothing. because Fran Drescher decided to ask for something that anybody with a brain who's been to negotiations or at least knows something about them knows she would never get. But her ego pushed her to someplace she never should have gone. This is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.